Gateway Spark of Insanity. This here is Chris, who's usually behind the camera, our host with the most, whose brain is quite possibly toast.
Welcome to Fireside Cigars, your one-stop spot for tobacco knowledge.
Other kinds of knowledge, too.
That's not fit for camera.
Evening, guys. This is Josh.
Christopher, and we are Fireside Cigars.
As you notice, it's just the two of us, and we have a special guest, Paul Tanner, recording tonight.
Captain Paulie behind the camera.
Connor is actually at someone's mutual friend of ours' birthday party tonight, so he's enjoying, I think he's watching the new Guardians of the Galaxy movie, so he's off doing that. He may or may not make a guest appearance later today, depending on how long the movie runs for. So for tonight, as you can probably hear and see off of our faces, we're doing another actual Fireside Cigars, go figure.
By the fire, our name.
And we're actually doing a sort of unique show tonight. As you notice, Chris and I have two different cigars.
Which you probably can't see by the fire.
Probably not. So we're going to be doing a twofer. I guess I'll start first. What I'm smoking is I have the Patel Royals, the Box Press Toro. It actually was released in the 2013 Vegas press show. It's Ecuadorian Sumatran filler with Connecticut, both broadleaf and shade binder, and the wrapper is just plain Jane Nicaraguan tobacco. I have actually never smoked this cigar, however, reading some preliminary reviews, you get a lot of creaminess from the Ecuadorian and from the Nicaraguan sort of blending, as well as from the Connecticut too, but you also get a good amount of shade and woodiness, or not shade and woodiness, creaminess and woodiness.
You said wood.
So, I'll let you guys know at the end of the show what I'm thinking about this cigar and if I recommend it to you guys. Tonight I'm going to be drinking with the out of Hartford, actually, City Steam Brewing Company's. Their Naughty Nurse IPA. I've had it a handful of times. It's definitely a good IPA, so we'll see how well it blends with the Patel.
We'll shout out Paul real quick because, you know, as you evolve in the cigar world and in the beer world, Paul introduced me to City Steam Brewery, the Naughty Nurse, which is a very, very solid beer no matter what you're drinking, what you're eating, smoking, whatever. But they came out with an IPA, and he got me an IPA, so that's where I'm going to go. What the hell is the name of what I'm smoking?
Fat Bottom Betty from Deadwood Cigar Company, although it's sold through Drew Estate.
You know, Connor will get into his Drew Estate thing on a different night. But yes, if you pull this thing out of the wrapper and you smell it, it is very florally, very citrusy, epic. I've had one, and I'm going to go for two, you know, and see the consistency of the cigar. And I can't wait. It's a very shorter cigar. Last time I smoked, it was around a 2-hour cigar. And I'm smoking the drinking, I've already started, the finest kind of IPA. I can't wait. Paul, you on fire? You good?
Yeah.
So I'm doing the finest kind of IPA to go with this because I think this is collaborated great with different cigars. So I'm going to go with this.
What are you doing for a cut on there? Are you just doing your usual punch, or are you going to go with a straight cut?
I don't know.
All right. Well, we'll see about that.
I'm unsure how I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to do a V-cut. You know, I'm going from a very punch situation, but I might do a V-cut on this. Damn. See, I already got punched. I went last time with the punch in the side, even though it doesn't have a side. But I think I'm going to do a V-cut to see if I get any variances and difference in flavor. Like I said, I did about a 2-hour smoke on this, and this I'd put in my top 5 of cigars. But I'm going to crack this thing up and get into it, and we'll see you guys on the other half of the smoke. Until then,
this is Fireside Cigars.
See you then.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fireside Cigars. This is Josh.
Christopher.
And hopefully the video actually records this time.
Selfie mode!
Yep, we're in selfie mode if you couldn't tell.
It's late.
It is a little bit late.
The fire's burning down, everyone else has gone in, so
we're the only knuckleheads out right now.
Yeah.
So, Chris, what did you think of the Fat Bottom Betty?
If you've heard me talk about the Christoph, the Red Label Christoph, I have a hard time finding a cigar that exceeds that. It's a very spicy cigar, full-bodied cigar that every cigar I've had has been, you know, 10 out of 10. And this, I would put it up there with that. I would actually exceed that. This was actually sweet, but spicy, a full-body, coffee-type cigar. And again, unless you smoked it, everybody's taste buds are different and stuff, but this just absolutely blew me away. The whole time I was smoking the cigar, I'm like, you guys got to try this. I let everybody that was here earlier, you know, before the old farts decided to stay awake, smoke it, and they all enjoyed it. It was awesome. I mean, I can't brag about it enough. The label, the way it's wrapped, the way it burned, it didn't canoe, and we'll get into that later on. It didn't canoe at all. Every person that took a drag off it, when you licked your lips, you had a very sweet taste to it, right?
Yeah. Almost like a nice sweetened cup of tea or something.
No, honey
Yeah.
style cup of tea, but it was such a full-bodied cigar. But the mix of it together, everybody, even an amateur cigar smoker, if that's the way of, you know, taking it, or if somebody that, you know, my buddy James's girl come over, took a drag off it, and she's like, that's not bad. She, you know, she could handle it. But again, for somebody like, you know, Josh and I, or if Connor was here, I don't know what he's doing right now. What's he doing?
He's watching a movie right now. Watching that new Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
With a chick. Good for him. Anyway, you know, they would enjoy it, and they would appreciate the cigar. And it was very aromatic, so people sitting around us, if you could smell anything past the fire, would enjoy it. So out of tucuses, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10 tucuses. For amateurs, that's ass.
For the Rock Patel Royal, as I mentioned earlier, this is my first time smoking this cigar. I want to preface it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was a great cigar. I wish it was a little bit more complex. It didn't really hold up to most other Rocky Patel cigars with the complexity. Still an excellent cigar. It's very smooth all the way through. Even when you started hitting some of that spiciness to it, still stuck with a nice smooth creaminess.
Like a good cup of coffee, right?
Kind of like a good cup of coffee.
Every time you let me hit that cigar, it was, I'd compare it to a cup of coffee. It was very smooth, natural. It didn't, it naturals, you know, the right aspect.
It wasn't a knock you on your ass kind of cigar. It was probably medium bodied, if I had to say. Right. One quick edit to what I said in the first part of the video. It's with the Ecuadorian and the Nicaraguan, switch those two tobacco rolls. I kind of screwed that up. The one that I said is the wrapper is the other way around. But other than that, still an excellent cigar. This is predominantly what the two of us were drinking tonight. That was, again, the City Steam Brewing out of Hartford, Connecticut. It was their Naughty Nurse IPA. Excellent cigar, or excellent beer. I don't know if it blended the best with my cigar, but it was still excellent.
I didn't say that earlier. This, I changed to the Naughty Nurse after the... what was the other one I was drinking? The
New Belgium
finest kind of IPA.
No, yeah, that's right. You were drinking the finest kind by Smutty Nose. Never mind.
Right. I changed to in the Naughty Nurse. I kind of have a catering to, and I said it earlier. I think maybe not because we tried to shoot this a couple times. My phone keeps dying. But Naughty Nurse City Steam Brewery IPA. That beer absolutely catered to the cigar for me. So I mean, it was a very, very smooth cigar. The lighting's starting to suck because the fire's starting to burn down, but you get the idea.
So final thoughts for my cigar, I'd probably give it about, I'd say 7.5 out of 10.
Titties?
Sure. I don't know if it's something I would go out of my way for, but it certainly is an enjoyable cigar. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, I'd say it's probably a good backup cigar, something to always keep in the humidor, either if I want something simple or if I want to just give it out to someone. So, no, absolutely, I absolutely would recommend this cigar to most people.
Awesome.
So, on that note, unless you have any other final thoughts, I think I'm going to say goodnight to y'all. It's way past our bedtime.
I got to be up early. The kids are already asleep, so...
Yeah, they're going to wake you up early, if not the cat will.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So, goodnight, y'all, and we'll see you next time.
Love y'all. Until the next video, we'll see you guys soon. This is Fireside Cigars. Good night.